Welcome to Ho Chi Minh City, or as many still affectionately call it, Saigon. The name Ho Chi Minh City came after the reunification of Vietnam in 1976, honoring the country's revolutionary leader. But to locals, Saigon still rolls off the tongue, especially when referring to the old business district. Join me on a self-guided walking tour through downtown Saigon, a blend of old French charm, modern skyscrapers, and that unmistakable local rhythm of life. Stop 1. City Hall, the People's Committee Building. The Ho Chi Minh City Hall stands proudly at the end of Nguyen Hue Boulevard, a masterpiece of French colonial architecture painted in warm yellow. Built between 1898 and 1908 by French architect Paul Gardès, this was once the Hôtel de Ville, or City Hall of Saigon. It isn't open to visitors, but the statue of Ho Chi Minh out front has become a popular photo spot for both locals and tourists. Come in the evening, the entire building glows under golden lights. It's a beautiful sight. Stop 2. Ho Chi Minh Square. Just steps away is Ho Chi Minh Square, a peaceful promenade framed by French-era architecture and blooming flowers. It's where history and modernity mingle. The statue of Uncle Ho in front of the old City Hall, while designer stores and cafes now line the square. If you're up early, this is where you'll see locals doing morning walks or snapping wedding photos. Look to your right, that's the Rex Hotel, built in 1927. During the Vietnam War, its rooftop bar was a hangout for foreign correspondents and military officers, a front row seat to history. Stop 3. Nguyen Hue Walking Street. Running from the Saigon River to City Hall, Nguyen Hue Walking Street is the city's central promenade. Wide, pedestrian-friendly, and full of life, especially at night. On weekends, it's packed with locals, buskers, and street performers. Don't miss the cafe apartment at number 42. Once an old housing block, this building is now filled with quirky cafes and boutiques, stacked floor after floor. After sunset, grab a Vietnamese iced coffee, sit on a bench, and people watch. The city lights are stunning. Stop 4. Giong Khoi Street. Just around the corner, you'll find Giong Khoi Street, one of Saigon's most historic avenues. It was once called Rue Catinat under the French, then Thu Do or Freedom Street during the South Vietnam era, before becoming Giong Khoi. Total revolution after reunification. This was the Saigon of writers and war correspondents, immortalized in Graham Greene's The Quiet American. Lining the street are colonial hotels like the Caravel, Majestic, and the Hotel Continental, which opened in 1880 and still welcomes guests today. If you step inside, you can almost hear the echoes of journalists tapping away on typewriters during the war. Stop 5. Saigon Opera House. Built in 1898 by French architect Félix Olivier, the Saigon Opera House is one of the city's most elegant buildings. It once hosted plays and operas for French colonists, later served as South Vietnam's Parliament Hall, and today stages concerts, ballets, and traditional performances. Even if you don't go inside, pause to admire its grand facade and twin statues. Stop 6. Notre-Dame Cathedral of Saigon. Just a short walk away stands the Notre-Dame Cathedral, built entirely with materials imported from France. Its red brick facade, twin bell towers, and tall crosses once made it one of Saigon's most photographed landmarks. When I visited, it was under renovation, a reminder that even icons need care. It's expected to reopen around 2027. Stop 7. Central Post Office. Right next door is the Central Post Office, another colonial gem built between 1886 and 1891. Step inside and look up. The iron framework, the arched ceiling, the old maps on the walls. It's still a functioning post office, so you can actually mail a postcard home the old-fashioned way. Pro tip, arrive early in the morning, around 7:30, to enjoy the space before the tour groups arrive. Final stop, Ben Thanh Market. And finally, Ben Thanh Market, one of Saigon's oldest and liveliest markets. It started as a riverside trading post, burned down, and was rebuilt in 1912. Today is a maze of stalls selling everything from textiles and spices to souvenirs and snacks. That wraps up our self-guided walk through downtown Saigon, a city where history, architecture, and everyday life meet at every corner. If you enjoyed this tour, check out my other Vietnam travel videos, from street food adventures to hidden neighborhoods around Ho Chi Minh City. Until next time, keep walking, keep exploring, and see the world one step at a time.